Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members. Having served on a Board of Supervisors, I recognize how important this entitlement program is. And when I was on the board, we negotiated wages for the IHSS workers, and then the state of California, through the Coordinated Care Initiative, decided to take it back to the state of California. And we have increased the wages through the minimum wage laws now in the state of California. And frankly, when the governor saw the cost of the program, he got sticker shock and said, we can't afford that in the state of California. We're going to send it back to the counties. And, you know, we have a rapidly aging population. There's going to be tremendous growth in the in-home supportive services. And while I appreciate the governor and the legislature working diligently with CSAC, because the original proposal would have been financially devastating for counties, including Riverside County, which is one of the fastest growing counties in the state of California. But this is just a carrot that was thrown out there saying we're not going to impact you like we originally said we were going to impact you, but make no bones about it, this is a significant impact on counties. And while I appreciate that the California Association of Counties is supporting this, they're supporting this because they weren't given an alternative. And the alternative could have been full implementation of cost to counties, which they can barely afford. As an example, the County of Riverside has a budget of $5 billion a year. And out of that budget, $800 million is discretionary. If this continues to proceed to the full implementation of the minimum wage in 2022, this will take, in today's dollar, 25% of Riverside County's discretionary budget, which must be paid first before you pay for police services, sheriff services, fire services, code enforcement services, and in my view will devastate larger counties in the state of California. Riverside County, again, is the fastest growing. We will be the third largest county probably within the next decade. And so while we want to be able to provide these essential services for people, it's a tremendous program that saves the state money because we don't have to pay for infirming these sick people into institutionalized settings. The state has much deeper pockets with the biggest budget we've ever passed, with the largest revenue stream we've ever had, and counties that continue to struggle after the 2009-2010 economic debacle. So standing up for counties that are going to have to bear this brunt, and I appreciate that there's an appeal process, and that counties will be able to get loans, low-interest loans, potentially from the state of California. I worry about the state's financial integrity to even provide those loans when you take a look at the true, transparent economic picture of the state of California in the out years, with our rising pension costs exceeding $250 billion. The expansion of social programs unlike we've ever seen in the state of California before, which is going to be an ongoing fixed expense until we start spiraling down. With the exodus of businesses that are leaving the state, especially low or small businesses that we don't see on the radar, we hear about the big ones. We hear about the Nestle Foods that are leaving the state, the Toyotas that are leaving the state, the Sherwin-Williams that are leaving the state. But what you don't see, my friends, is the small businesses that are packing up and leaving now. Yes, I commonly hear, we have the 6th largest economy in the world. Why is that? It's because we have the most populated state in the country. People still have to eat, they still have to be clothed, they still have to go to school. But I'm going to opine that if any of the 3 pillars that are holding this economy up, and those 3 pillars are agriculture, high-tech, or entertainment, any of those stools fail, our economy will come crashing down, and we will not be able to bail these counties out when they have the entitlement to provide for in-home supportive services at the expense of providing public safety in our counties. For those reasons, Mr. President, I respectfully request a no vote on SB90.